The Nathan Hale Trilogy by James Curnow is a three-piece movement about a soldier during the Revolutionary War named Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale was an American soldier for the 13 colonies, born in the town of Coventry, Connecticut in 1755. He served as a spy for the Continental Army spying on the British. In 1776, he was caught by the British and killed by hanging. The first movement marks the movement where he receives his lieutenant's commission from the Connecticut Assembly and fought in the Boston Siege. The second movement marks the moment of Hale's capture and death. Before he died, he made a speech where he declared his famous last words, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose in my country." The third movement commemorates the Rangers. Hale was a member of this small group of men that fought for our country. These men were highly respected for their fighting skills and leadership in dangerous missions during the Revolutionary War. It is to note that Nathan Hale Trilogy is a three-movement work. We like to treat the trilogy as a whole set by holding applause until the end of the last movement. The silence between is actually welcomed by the performers and allows everyone to feel the contrast between one movement to the next. Please hold your applause until the end of the whole work. Thank you. Be Not My Vision. The history of Be Not My Vision goes far back to St. Patrick. He was a 6-year-old boy who had been kidnapped by pirates and sold into slavery in Ireland. During his years there, he became a Christian and eventually escapes back home to his family in England. But strangely, he returns back to Ireland and becomes a missionary. On Easter Sunday, the year 433 AD, the local Irish king issued a decree in observation of a pagan Jewish festival that prohibited anyone from lighting a flame or a candle. But with his strong feelings of his faith, Patrick refused to honor anyone but Christ and stood against the king. That same morning, he climbed to the highest hill and lit the brightest fire. He did this to signify that he did not care for the pagan festival, but he only cared for God. He did it to show that God's light shines in darkness and that he was the only God worthy of praise. As a couple of years passed, an anonymous composer wrote a piece called Slain to signify St. Patrick's heroism. In 1905, which nearly 1,500 years after St. Patrick lived with his flame upon the hill, the 25-year-old university student translated a copy of Raptu Belay, which translates to Be Not My Vision in late 1912. The words were made into a melody by the song artist Eleanor Hole. It is absolutely beautiful to see a phrase that has been written nearly 2,000 years ago become a popular beloved song to this day and means so much to people of faith.
American Renaissance is based on the more traditional and composed music of an earlier time that beckons the listener to reminisce on a setting when the rivers and waterways were the lifelines of our growing nation. This piece begins with the rousing setting of Down the River, followed by a beautiful and dramatic rendition of Shenandoah led by a solo trumpet. After a moment of brief transition, the brass band can be heard playing a quadrillette version of Stephen Foster's The Glendalough. As that travels along, a second theme is then introduced by piccolo, flute, and tambourine that is based upon a Creole bambula tune originating from the Louisiana Delta region. The bambula theme is marked by the incessant syncopated ragtime rhythm that brings this piece to a rowdy and exciting close. As this piece has quickly become a new personal favorite of our symphonic band, we hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we truly love playing it.
this evening is one that many love. This Beauty and the Beast medley features the beloved music by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman from the 1991 animated classic, 1994 Broadway, and this 2017 live-action remake. It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. Now we invite you to relax as the Symphonic Band proudly presents Beauty and the Beast medley.